Wait, meron bang ano ba? Is there like napkins for parang size?
There are.
Yeah, there's different sizes. There's a panty liner, and that's really thin lang. And
It's
usually you
usually
wear that
yeah.
when you're about to have, right? Like on that week that you're going to have.
Or when it's
Yeah,
Then
I
the
usually
next,
Oh,
wear that when you're spotting lang.
yeah, when you're spotting na.
when it's not heavily
Spotting
Then
is like
discharged.
when there's just like a coin sized amount or parang a little more, a little less. That's why it's called spotting because it literally makes a spot on your underwear.
yeah. And then the
So-
next one you wear na. More
so ano yung,
thicker.
I have another questions like unrelated. I mean, it's kind of related. So anong ginagawa ng wings ng napkin?
Oh,
Oh.
because
Sticks
sometimes tumatagos ka. Like, 'cause sometimes you can't control your load. Sometimes your load is heavy. And then, right, you're moving around. So, if your napkin has no wings, usually the blood, it may go over the napkin to the sides of the
Oh,
underwear.
So hindi
That's
siya
why you
for
have wings.
sticking? It's not for sticking sa...
It sticks
for
to the
sticking
underwear.
also.
Oh,
It
it's
sticks
for
to the underwear.
Okay.
It's also to protect it then kapag
Yeah.
nagtagos ka to the side. Yeah.
I used to watch my mom kasi nun before. So, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
mean,
mean by
like, she demonstrated, she said, na, like, I will need this in the future. Blah, blah. I don't know, it's like, for info, ganun. If I get a girlfriend.
Okay, that's good though.
Ah.
Also, I don't know if this happens to you guys, Dre and Andy, but I would have issues with kasi a napkin, yung sticky part lang niya, it's just like a thin strip at the center, diba? Sometimes,
Yeah.
if you're moving, especially during class days when you're sitting and you have your legs stick together, it tends to crumple up then.
Yes,
With my
it
legs,
does.
So
causes like
uncomfortable,
leakage on
right?
the end of the sides. That's why I always buy napkins with wings, because if I don't,
Yeah.
it's gonna do that. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I prefer
Another
wings
question, girls.
Yes.
Do you guys still use napkins or have you tried like other period products?
Oh, I've always used napkins because
Also.
tampons and menstrual cups, those specifically terrify me.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because they're kind of intimidating. Like, I know tampons kind of shoots. There's an
Oh yeah,
applicator thing.
I understand. Okay.
And then and then the menstrual cup is a cup.
Okay. I'm an advocate isa for
Yeah.
tampons and menstrual cups.
Yeah.
Just because these differ from like napkins or there's also period panties.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Those.
Because these products are like internal, and when I made the switch, oh my god, I cannot go back, guys. Though it is intimidating at the start, because a tampon, it depends if you get one with like an applicator or one without. But I do suggest, like, if you're a first timer, use the one with an applicator. But you do have to like insert it into your vagina, and then there's a thing that's kind of, I can describe it like an injection, but it's not an injection. Like, it's just the mechanism. Like, you just push something up there, and that's where the tampon goes.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like that, and it doesn't hurt at all if you do it right. My little sister, when she was 13, we had no pads kasi at home because we're menstrual cup users. We had no pads, so she had to use some of our extra tampons. And my ate doesn't know how to use a tampon, so she was the one who instructed her. And my little sister had such a hard time. Like, it hurt so bad now. And I'm like, ayan kasi, she didn't do it right. Kaya pala. But menstrual cups, though, they are intimidating. They're difficult, especially on the first try to get in. But when it's in there na, and you just have your period, you don't feel it anymore. Like that's it. You just don't feel it.
I remember you talked to me about, like, I think it was during our first term. We were having drawing class, and you started talking to me about how you had such a hard time with the menstrual cup. And oh my god,
It
So,
makes
Andy,
sense.
so which do you
More.
prefer? Do you prefer the
Yeah.
tampon or menstrual cup?
Menstrual cup for me, because tampons have like a shorter shelf life. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah.
Menstrual cups
Tampons,
are also sustainable, right?
yes, they are,
Just
and
need one.
they last longer. And tampons naman, you have to remove at most I don't know, at wait, at least every 6 hours, if not more, because there's a possibility of getting toxic shock syndrome or
Yeah.
TSS. Um,
Oh.
I don't really know how to describe toxic shock syndrome, but it's like because the blood is there in your body for so long, and there's like bacteria, it will eventually go to the other parts of your body. I've also read stories about some girls who have left their tampons and then they can't use their legs anymore because of that.
Raw.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gee.
Mad.
It also happens often when they fall asleep with their tampons on and don't
Oh
change
yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of the night.
Yeah, that's why I'm a menstrual cup girl. But on days when I'm like heavy, and sometimes the menstrual cup kasi it can't hold as much as you think. So I still wear a pad under it just for like
Safe
extra.
precaution.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the Sixth Venus podcast? If you wish to learn more, head on over to our website called the6venus.com. Thank you for tuning in.